Welcome to A Certain Sound, daily video devotion. We're talking about faith. Hebrews chapter 11. You know, the Bible talks about this tremendous word, faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. The rest of the 39 verses will tell you what faith does. I want to take you to a verse of scripture that really is powerful for me. It's in Hebrews 11. It says in verse 23, it says, by faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents. Faith does something. This one says, by faith Moses, parents. It doesn't say by faith Moses did this or did that. It says, by faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months by his parents. So you could say it this way, by faith, Moses' parents did thus and so. Because they had faith in God, they did something. See, Pharaoh was killing babies. He was saying, take all the babies, the Israelite babies that are born, all the males, throw them into the Nile. Now, a lot of Israelites, they didn't like to do about it. They were just throwing them into the Nile. But here you have Moses' parents saying, hey, wait a minute. It says, by faith. They had faith that said, no matter what Pharaoh says, we will serve God and we're not throwing our baby into the Nile. It says, by faith, they hid him 3 months. Why did they hide him 3 months? Number one, because they saw he was a proper child. And number two, because they were not afraid of the king's command. I want to tell you something, friends. We cannot be afraid of the king's command. If you've got faith in God, let me tell you something. That means to me that we can live a godly life in an ungodly world, no matter what the kings of this world command us. There might come a day when you won't be able to attend a place of worship publicly. Friend, what are we going to do? Here it says, by faith, Moses' parents hid him 3 months. I just want to say this. You know, these people, they might not say they had lions stopping faith here, but they had a divine perspective in an ungodly world that said, no matter what the world dictates, we will serve the Lord. Let me just bring this to you. Back in the book of Judges, it says there was no king in Israel, and every man did that which was right in his own eyes. In the book of Ruth, which is the next book, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, it says there was a man named Elimelech who lived in the days when the judges ruled. So in the days that the judges ruled, what kind of days were those? Well, the kind of days they were this. There was no king in Israel, and every man did that which was right in his own eyes. So there's a couple of parents in the book of Judges who had a baby boy. And they had faith in God, and they said, we're going to name our son Elimelech. You know what Elimelech means? It means, my God is king. Woohoo! Well, I don't know about you, but that gets me all excited. What are you saying? There's 2 parents in the book of Judges. Here's 2 parents in the book of Hebrews. Of course, they were in the Old Testament, talking about Moses' parents, of course. But here's 2 parents that we read about in the book of Hebrews who hid their son because they had a godly perspective that said, no matter what the king says, we're going to serve God. Now, here's Elimelech's parents in the book of Judges naming their boy Elimelech, which means my God is king. Saying what? Saying this. There may be no king in Israel, but there is a king in this house. And his name is Jehovah. And we will name our son Elimelech. In the days when there is no king in Israel, we name our son, my God is king in this house. Friend, it reminded them every day when they said their little boy's name, hey Elimelech, come here. They were reminded that they could live a godly life in an ungodly world.
Thank you for watching A Certain Sound Daily Video Devotional. Be sure to sign up for the iTunes podcast or daily email of A Certain Sound when you visit us online at www.acertainsound.com. A Certain Sound is a ministry of Word of Truth Christian Center in Bowling Green, Ohio. On behalf of Word of Truth Christian Center, I'm Sonetta. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.